let's first start with your opponent. He's already talking some trash. Have you seen the trash he's been talking, and what do you think of that?
I haven't. I don't really. I haven't been able to pay attention to the media much, especially the last couple months, just because I've been training my ass off.
So,
And
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So normally do you pay attention to that, or was it a conscious effort to kind of zone that out?
I'm new in the MMA world, you know, so it's still kind of I'm still navigating myself through it. You understand? I competed professionally in jiu-jitsu for the last 15 years, so that's something that's very familiar to me. And with MMA, I'm just getting through it, learning as much as I possibly can, as quickly as I can. It's like a blitz.
Right. So you mentioned in your last post-fight interview, that you want to be more mean, trying to be more mean, or you weren't mean enough.
I'm trying. It's tough. How do you? I grew up with 4 sisters, 5, pretty much 5 sisters. So it's like I'm always having to kind of like help them and bring them along, and that plays into yourself as a fighter. And I think even having done jiu-jitsu for as long as I have, it's a different pace, it's a different tempo. So it's changing that over, and being with guys like Nick and Nate and the Nick Diaz Army and Richard Perez and Ernie Reyes Jr. and all the guys there, it's been a learning curve.
So you're going back and forth though, because you just did a jiu-jitsu tournament. So was it hard to kind of turn off? I mean, I know there was a little bit of drama with that last tournament.
Was there?
A little bit.
I guess you can consider that drama. It wasn't a tournament though; it was just one match.
Yeah, right. So, but you're going back and forth between the 2 skill sets. So
right.
One skill set is just known for being very subdued, as far as like with MMA, there's a little bit more anger involved or force involved, I guess.
Yeah, not really. It's a flow state for both, and actually, when I did that grappling match, it was the best I've ever felt on a stage like that. And I attribute that to the MMA training and the clarity that I've gotten through this last year, from my first fight in January of 2019 to this fight. And it's been a long road. My mom was mad at me because I didn't get to go home for Christmas or New Year's. So she's really mad at me. My sisters are mad at me. And I'm like, you don't understand, I got this fight. They're like, you always have a fight, you need to come home. And I'm like, I need to work on being more mean. So.
Well, how do you do that? What do you do? Like how?
Solitary confinement.
Okay.
Seclude yourself. I had to completely change myself, and I had to completely cut down these jiu-jitsu guys, they don't want to do that. That's why they're safe in jiu-jitsu. They don't want to step outside their comfort zone. But the true meaning of being a black belt is using it and putting it to the test. And there's no greater test for your black belt than MMA. And that's why I'm doing this. So I could have stayed and had the red carpet rolled out for me in all my jiu-jitsu matches and continued to do world championships and got medals here and do that and tour the world and do all these seminars and live a very comfortable life. But I had to break that. I had to change that mindset, and I had to destroy myself and bring myself all the way up to Stockton to learn something new and to put my black belt to the test.
So we're going to see a meaner you this time?
More complete. Okay. Progressingly complete, I guess. It's a better way to put it.
So you posted about very specific criteria you wanted for your next opponents. So what made you decide to agree to a fight with Adel? What about him made this fight enticing for
you? The list of guys for the fighting on the LA card was only one name, and that was my opponent. And the thing that attracted me most to it was his record. He's got 14 professional MMA fights. That's a lot. And unlike my first fight where I was going against a guy that didn't have any professional fights, this is a guy that has made the walk 14 times. So he's you can consider him somewhat of a veteran, and that's a good challenge for me. I really want to continue as we go into 2020 to continue to challenge myself and make myself into world championship caliber for Bellator. I want that Bellator belt, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it. So if that's fighting this guy and doing what I can with it and making a show for the next one, then so be it. But I'm here, and I'm here for a long time, and there's nobody that's going to get in my way.
So you also posted a video of you and Ali, and he is one of our best fighters. So was that something? Was there like? I mean, first of all, I want to know if you're willing to talk about what happened. You said you would explain later.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing with him is that he wants attention, and I don't really take well to bullying, and he's trying to bully, so he knows it. And I don't even need to give it any attention. I handled what I had to handle, and that's between us. And he's out of line. He's out of line on a few different levels, but I'm focused about my fight, and I'm focused about giving the best performance that I possibly can on Saturday, and making my team proud.
So there wasn't any incentive that he was one of these fighters, maybe like beating him could be kind of a message to him, or was it just
I didn't even know any about that. Like I said, I'm focused on a world championship belt, and right now it's just putting things in place to get there, and this is one step on that journey.